Well, it's a Memorial Day weekend. It's been entirely too long since I found something I worked on, but we're gonna work on the semi. We got some customer vehicles and stuff like that to work on yet here too. But I got one that's already torn apart in the shop that I'm waiting on parts. So we're gonna work on the old semi and replace the return line from the pump to the tank. So I'm gonna get this thing jacked up and yeah. So get this lifted up so I can get the return line off. It's only like 3 foot long, so it's not gonna be a big deal, but figure we'll get that. And I do have the cab lock, the other cab lock for the driver's side most of the way put together, but I just gotta finish up the base plate for it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this jacked up and then we'll catch back up. Alright, so the line in question is, well, this one right here. Goes from here, right to there. So yeah, that's just a return line. So it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab some wrenches and we'll get that popped off. As you can see, this line's already been replaced. That's the feed line. Goes to the filter, into the pump. And then yeah, so this is the return line that comes back from the injector return. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some wrenches and we'll get that off quick. So looking in, this is gonna be a line I'm gonna have to keep an eye on and probably plan on replacing at some point in time because it's she's getting a little crispy, especially right here. Looks like it's holding up so far, but I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, all right, I got this one cracked loose and I got this one cracked loose, so we're gonna get those off. And I brought my JSE plug kit here just in case that one off the head starts leaking, but I don't think it will, so we'll see here. Guess I'll set you guys up and we'll go from there. Oh, sorry. This is probably an original line, or a line that's been on here for a very long time, the way it's coming off. I mean, a very long time. Oh, yep, no leakage. Okay, so that's that. There's that. So now, break out the knife and I cut that. Sounded like I heard a kiddo out and about. Oh. Alright, I gotta go grab. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I got the Chinese American wrench. Yep, grade 8 bolt holding this on there. Come on. There it is. Oh, that's the wrong way, that's why. I hear my kiddo, I think. My little one. Yes, he woke up from a nap now. Let's turn that like this. Yeah. Alright. I thought I would have sworn that I had taken this off. But maybe I hadn't. Oh! There we leaked a little diesel. Believe it or not, I didn't get any on myself really. That's interesting. Let's see, will you? Alright, there we go. There we go. Sneak it through there. Ta-da! Alright, now I'm going to go inside and make one of those. And just like that, new line in. Bloop! So, hopefully it fixes the throttle hang. Or RPM hang. Yeah. Alright. Well, I got that fuel line replaced a couple days ago now. It's technically Memorial Day. We had the truck fired up. I can move it so I can mow. Probably park it in a different spot. Yeah, we're going to fire this old barrel up. It's been a few weeks, so... Actually, it's probably been a couple months. It's been a month at least. And just like that, fires right up. I'll let it warm up and build some air, and then I'll get it moved. Alright, so we're out here. It's like 8:30, almost 9 o'clock at night, but we're going to try to get a little bit more work done on the semi here. It's been probably a week or so, maybe 2 weeks since I replaced the return line. I'll probably have that all in this video, so it'll make sense at this point that I'm talking about this, because it's been a couple weeks for me. But then I figure I'm going to try to get my, I guess you call it redneck rebuilt cab lock put back in, so I can get this side off of the, I think it's cedar block. It's a wood block, but we're going to try to get this, I'm going to try to get this all buttoned back up again, so maybe the cab will at least lock on one side until I can get that side fixed. So yeah, I'm going to get the cab jacked up and then we'll get working on that. Alright, so I got the cab up, I think, enough to get to where I need to go. And so right there is where the cab lock mounts. 3 of bolts are bolts that mount to the cab, and one is one I just tightened up here off camera. That all it does is sits in that pretty little corner there, and then I just realized I forgot this piece. This is a little fancy lever that supposedly helps you force the lock on. Now I gotta loosen that and put that back in. Then I'm gonna fish that up into there, so that way it's in there, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, this is to the line, which is hanging out right there with the cap on it. So yep, we're gonna get that done. I'm gonna try to hurry up because the mosquitoes are, well, vicious. All right, here we go. So yeah, not too bad. It's a little bit of a finagling in there because you technically are probably supposed to put this piece on after the fact, but it works with it this way. So no, I think I'm gonna, because there's technically should be pressure in this, I'm gonna let this down so that I can hook that up. I'll have to sit down on its cab lock for the first time in a while. So yeah, let's go over here and we'll pump the cab back down. Be nice to have at least one of these locks working, so that'd be good. So that's what that's supposed to do. You just jack her down. And she bounces a little bit, but that's normal. The one thing I will have to figure out is the bleeding process. It's just got bleeders on there, but technically, I don't know. Dang mosquitoes. Oh, and we're back down on terra firma. It almost sounded like it might even try to lock in. Not quite. It's gonna come down a little bit. Oh wait, no, I gotta take and hook up the line, obviously. So I gotta take and now get this all hooked up here. So this line's got to hook onto there. So I'm gonna do that quick and then see if it'll lock in. Yeah, I got the old girl fired up. Stopped filming last night because there was smell like a skunk coming by when I was working on the cab lock. So, but I did get that locked in. Kiddo hasn't been feeling good the last couple days here, so he wanted to go for a semi ride. But that cab lock in, kind of dark, but it's in there, it's locked down. So yeah, we're gonna go for a quick little semi right here once this builds up some air. All right, well, so actually not too bad day out here. Been a hot week, but we're out working on the semi again here quick. I got my co-pilot and Mayhem here. But yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can get the throttle response up, because she's got a laggy throttle coming up and coming back down. So mess with what I guess is called the aneroid valve. I'm not 100% sure, but behind this here lock nut and this Allen screw, apparently this is a reman pump in here that was put in before I got the truck. And from what I was finding online is that a lot of guys have had the issue where this has been adjusted a little wimpy. Apparently this controls some of your throttle response. So we're gonna, one thing I saw said turn that Allen screw out and a turn and a half. So we're gonna see if we can get that lock nut crack loose and then try to snug that up and see if we'll fire the truck up and let it warm up a little bit and see if that helps. But this cover is riveted on, otherwise I would have taken it off nicer. I almost should just take and pop the rivets off and just drill and tap 2 little tiny screws, because I got small screws and stuff in there. But yeah, we'll see how it straightens out. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna go grab a socket. It looks like it's a 9/16, so I can get that crack loose and we'll adjust that. All right, well, we got it all back on there. I'm not a huge fan of how the cover looks right now, so I think what I'm gonna do is, it's got these extra holes. I'll probably take it off fully, but I'll take and drill and tap those at some point here. That way I can put little small screws in there and get that to mount on there and straighten it out and get it all mounted on there a little nicer, neater. Oh, there's the tag I was wondering about. That'll tell me this is a PT pump, so it's a pressure timed, I believe is what that indicates. Which, yeah, I'm gonna take and fire this thing up and see how she goes. So I think I'm gonna lower the cab down quick, just because it's easier to deal with inside the cab like that. And, you know, fire the camera back up and we'll fire it up. Who needs an electric cab lift system? You got a 5-year-old. He's doing a pretty good job though, so yeah. Let's see if we get this thing lowered back down. Just curious to see if my repaired cab lock does its thing still like it's supposed to, and then we'll fire it up and yeah. I forgot to turn the camera on when I was firing it up, but it almost might have started up easier. Yeah. Clean this radiator. Be all back full of dirt. Alright, well, it's definitely better, but I think I'm going to adjust it a little more. One of the things I saw was 2 turns, and another one was 1.5, and I went 1.5 turns, which was definitely an improvement. But I want to try to see what happens if I go an extra half turn to 2 full turns and see if that makes it even better or not. Then I think I will take and drill and tap that cover, and so I can have that bolt on and get that flattened back out nice and pretty again. But it was an improvement and worthwhile doing, so that was good. So yeah, we're gonna keep picking away slowly but surely at this thing and try to get it back, I guess, more road ready. But yeah, please like and subscribe, and just, if you're looking for more content like this, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. It's kind of hit and miss, as you can tell if you've been following my channel for a while. I go with long periods where I don't have time to make a video up or whatever, edit one, so it is what it is. But thanks for watching.